All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to your Roll for the End. I am your DM, your host, DMT, Dungeon Master Tom, and we'll swip it off to
Wait. Roll for the end. What?
the the Bleak.
Yeah, you gotta say it, man. Pronounce it. Roll for the end. The Bleak. All right.
Anyways, good call. Anyways, go switch over to Roar to give us a quick recap
Yeah.
of what happened last time.
So I don't know what in Bleak happened. Um, we are now in the middle of the jungle Bleak forest, on the way to a tower that will get us to a farm. But here we are with a bunch of raiders coming down with us with a girl and a bartender that we thought were dead, but they're not dead. They're captured. I try to talk my way out, and now we're about to get attacked. How do I even get here? I don't even know. I left my father from the Par Town, left the lore hold. All I wanted to do is go see the ocean, go see that significant all bleak. Got jumped by cultists on the wagon on the way down, met a sorcerer, stumbled through the woods, found this little small village. They call it Bleak Rest, very original. There's like 5 Bleak Rests all around here. Met this matron that was in there, met a bunch of people. One guy was really tall, handsome, brawn, excellent with club. Met an ooze who can talk, I think. He's kind of a cool guy. This light up skeleton, Icarus or Ezekiel or whatever his name. And then there's Hunter with 2 dogs. Well, there was 2 dogs. Rest in peace, Luna. Then the cultists attacked again. We ran to the bar. Then we ran to the lighthouse. About to be beat our fatal end. Then these bug people came, picked us up on their giant glowing bugs, and dropped us off on the path. And on this path, more cultists came to attack us. Man, I just want to see the all bleak, but they keep coming. We tried, succeeded in escaping, met a ghost girl in the woods, all to find this tower that these bug people tell us, like, hey, if you go to the tower, you turn left, you'll find us. And here we are at the tower.
Well,
The ruined tower.
are we ready? Ruin Tower.
Ruined tower. There's not even a tower at the place of the tower.
No, really obsessed, oddly obsessed powers in this party for some reason.
I
Anyways,
promised a tower, DMT.
remains of a tower.
There was a tower promised.
Town bar, demons, tower, demons, tower. Let's go.
Cultist.
All right. So, as Roar was saying, you guys were making your way to Maggot Farm. You walked boldly up to a open campsite. Turned out to be raiders. Now they were trying to bribe you, or trying to extort money out of you, and now they are surrounding you and threatening to eat you and/or use your soul for soul lantern fuel. And so,
Oh, yeah.
everyone has rolled initiatives right now, and first to act is this raider right down here. Since he is right next to Roar, he's gonna swing at you with his cleaver. And I don't believe a 7 will hit you.
It will not.
Okay. He's gonna rotate around a little bit this way. And then it is Braun's turn.
All right, I'm going to rage. And then take a step forward and attack the guy on my right. Ooh, assuming that does not count or work.
Nope, no dice on that one. The raider sees Face Smasher coming and dodges out of the way pretty easily.
And Braun doesn't miss ever. We might be in trouble here.
The other raider moves up a bit, and then takes a swing at you as well. Braun. Wow, we're rolling hot tonight. Look at that. It's a grand melee. Blows are cleavers and clubs are flying everywhere. No one's really actually paying too much attention, apparently. All right, Ikomai, let's see if you can stop the trend of failure.
Oh, back to Fukin battle once again. I guess I'll have to take another one out and put them in the pen. Then I'm gonna shoot the guiding bolt towards this guy that Braun is attacking. We'll see if it
Excellent.
works. Ooh. 18 to hit.
That would be more than sufficient.
All right. I wasn't sure if these people were going to be invincible.
No,
Never
you guys
know.
we're just really bad at rolling.
Well, I'm just going to
18
pretend like that's
damage?
18 damage.
Wow. 4,
Someone
6,
put a
5,
script
3.
in. Woo, 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 woo.
All right. Well, you point your staff over towards the guy fighting by Braun, and he just erupts into holy light. He ends up being a pile of cinders at Braun's feet.
That's what I thought. On to the next.
Would you like to
Put you
move
in
or anything?
surprise.
I'm going to be a little chicken and kind of, Ecolmi, move, please. Talk about me, but yes, Ecolmi will take a step kind of backwards because he's got just range spells and kind of like there-ish.
Or just
Okay.
looks at you and just like, where the hell has that been the entire time?
Yeah, no shit. I'm gonna hit his broadside of the barn.
We could have really used that like the last 3 days. 2 days? 1 day? What are days
Could
in the
have used
Bleak?
it. Could
There's
have
no,
not.
there's no sunrise and sunfall. How do you track days?
You don't.
Yeah,
By,
It's just the
Like-
Everbleak.
yeah.
by light
That's
light
like more
domain
terrifying.
issued official 1 hour candles.
Yes. All right. After seeing his friend incinerated, the next raging bandit comes flying in over to Hunter, swings his cleaver at you, and rolls a 6. And you are able to definitely dodge out of the way. Roar.
Takes out his flute sword. Sees that the guy is right there on top of him. Be like, ah, shit. Poke for 12.
12 is just enough.
Ah, and he pokes him for 8. Hiya! And he looks at Ekomai and is like, I like your shit. All right, I might actually like you. And he gives him 1 bardic inspiration.
Woo! First time Ecolmi's ever been bardically inspired by the roar.
Excellent. Anything else?
No.
You plunge your flute sword in. It definitely finds hold. Big geyser of blood spurts out as you withdraw your sword. He grabs it with one hand, but he's still standing. All right. The guy on the scaffolding up here is going to pull out his crossbow and let one fly at Roar. Does a 16 hit you?
It sure does. Sure hits my bardiness.
Chunk. Bolt slams into your body, into your shoulder. You take 5 piercing damage.
Okay. Okay, I guess we might. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Hunter, battle is erupting around you. It is your turn to act.
Light crossbow. How quaint. Send a heavy bolt into the dude on the bridge. 17 to hit
Surely will.
for 9 damage and blows him off the bridge.
Okay. Let's see.
Ball damage. Ball
Oops.
damage.
Damage.
Oh, That's no fun.
0.9.
Well, I'm gonna have Soul disengage here.
Okay.
Move
How far does he get pushed back? 10 feet?
10 feet. Yep. Oh, he's still alive. I thought he died.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is it D6 per 10 feet?
10 feet.
I guess I didn't even think of that, but let's say it's at least 10 feet tall. And then let's roll a D6.
It's only
Oh.
5 feet tall. They have this limbo under the bridge every time.
Nope. You giggle at the size of his crossbow, pull out your comically oversized heavy crossbow, and launch a massive bolt square into his chest. He stumbles backwards, falls flat onto the dirt patch below, and expires. Yeah.
It'll be my turn.
All right. Paul, I believe, are you still on top of Braun?
I was going to say, I believe Paul is in some sort of sack on Braun's back, if I remember correctly, because he hid me before we walked into town here. So,
Yep.
so I got to ask if I'm still in the sack on his back. Would I be able to attempt to reach one of my pseudopods out and stalking grasp the raider right next to him?
Absolutely.
You are on his back in a sack, asking if you can attack.
You got it. And just for that, it's got to happen, right?
You could not, would not. Yes. you can.
Okay.
with a little bit of shock at the
All
same
right.
time.
would not
All
be
right,
a
fingers
sack.
crossed. Never mind. Can't see
find
out of
it
that
that-
bag. Yeah,
But unfortunately, it was a miss.
till next time.
All tactics, Paul. You got to reach outside the bag to shock him. It absorbs it.
All right,
Rolled a
up top
3.
here, the raider comes running over to Eagle Mai.
Oh, that mother. I tried to hide from everybody.
You just killed his friend.
Yeah, you did. To be fair, you just
Did.
incinerated one of his friends. It's a 14 hit you.
Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Can't touch this.
Is that a no?
Oh, it doesn't mean no. You call my just dancing. You know, we're having fun with the game. Can't touch you.
What's your AC?
18.
18. Dang.
I don't have
Okay,
very
let's
much health though, but I get hit once.
You got a
I'm
shield
dead.
and heavy armor or
Shield.
what?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. Like it. Didn't realize you were so tanky.
I mean, you hit me once, I'm dead. That's
Yeah,
Glass
pretty much.
cannon?
Sure.
he's
Glass
over.
tank? He's a glass
Yep.
tank.
All right. The raider that just was skewered by Roar's flute sword kind of spats out some blood and chuckles. My turn, boy. And takes a vicious swing at you. Oh, yeah, he does. He will slash you for 7 damage.
Yeah, he's regretting his decision on talking his way out and then fighting. Yeah, he's like, okay. Ugh. Might need some help here.
Brond, your little elven friend is getting his butt beat. And there's another guy in front of you.
Yeah, that's kind of the consequences of his own actions.
Classic Braun.
I'm gonna attack the guy next to me. $12.
12 is enough.
Oh my god, yes. 12 damage. I get a +2 because I'm enraged.
Ah, gotcha. A very angry Braun swings Face Smasher and just kind of snaps the poor dude's neck in one fell swoop with a really sickening crunch. You still have a move action, I believe, left.
Yep. I'm gonna run up to him. Yeah, I'm done.
Ikomai.
Oh, another one. I will attack you just as mighty as the last. Sacred Flame on the one that's right. Sorry, I can't do Sacred. Pull the Dead. 'Cause Sacred Flame's a distance spell. Pull the little dead. Right. It
Is it a
doesn't really
wisdom
point out very
save?
well. It is. I'll click on it. Gives you Wisdom save of 12.
Okay, 1 second. I mean, to be fair, this is not the cultist, so they should fail their wisdom saves.
Famous last words. Yep.
Oh my gosh! Why would you say that before you roll?
always live, never die. Wisdom saves.
At least you nuked one of them.
Can't
Yeah.
disengage. I don't have any. Maybe I'm gonna have fun with them, and I'm gonna turn his armor into a bit of light for just a bonus action. So I'm gonna touch his armor just to make him a lighting beacon of stuff. Just for fun. And then my turn will end. So Ikoma's like, "Oh, I missed, but that's okay." Bing! And he shines bright because you're so amazing.
Shining bright like a diamond. All right. Well, his friend is now glowing, I guess. All right. The raider to the north of Ikomai levels his light crossbow at you.
It touched
No.
this. Wow!
Ikomai easily deflects the bolts or catches it with his shield. Roar.
Hmm. Well, Roar, as he's grabbing his slash wound across his chest and his art room. I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die. I can't die. I'm not gonna die. Gotta see the oblique. I'm not gonna die. Cast Healing Word for 9.
Beautiful.
That's my bonus, so no one gets inspired. Not going to take an opportunity attack, so I'm just going to take my already bloody flute sword and hope for the best. Stabbity stab for 12. And assuming that
12.
still hits, 11
12
damage.
hits. Yes, it does.
Oof, is that max damage? Howza?
Roar, after casting a magic spell and being invigorated again, you plunge your flute sword straight into his chest, severing his aorta, and a large spray of crimson kind of spurts all over.
I pick up my flute sword and play it.
It is in fact clogged.
Ah. Okay, do not play flute sword after battle. Do not play flute sword after battle. I'm going to head towards the cages and begin to unlock said cages.
Oh, right. You will have to spend your action next turn to try to get that open.
Yeah.
All right, Hunter.
Dash with soul. Get myself up to what passes for a center on this bridge. These bandits have no aesthetic reasoning, though, and it's not a proper center. At any rate, I will do my best to push that out of Hunter's mind and launch another large bolt at this guy over here. 12.
More than enough.
I think the bandits did a great job of their architecture, just for the record.
12 piercing and a 10-foot push.
Oh yeah.
Right,
I'm
so-
free, you blokies.
So what happens? You push him back. He smashes into the brazier. Little do you know he was dead far before that, but his body kind of lands inside the brazier, and you smell a sickly burning smell. He is, in fact, no more.
That's your classic Bleak barbecue. That's my turn.
Sounds like the Bleak.
All the plasmoid.
So Paul, thinking he may have learned his lesson from last time, decides to stick his kind of head more out of the bag this time instead of just one pseudopod, and attempts to firebolt the remaining raider over here.
Does Paul have a head?
Oh, not so
Oh.
much. More, yeah.
Look at that.
That's a critical right there, though.
Alright. That's a miss.
What?
Just kidding.
You missed
That's,
this
The lead
spectacularly.
raider.
You should be able to roll.
Oh, I
twice
didn't
from
roll.
that.
Yeah, I should have clicked roll crit damage, probably.
Yes.
There you go. So 15.
Paul, you peek your head out the thing, spot the guy, launch a fireball at him, punches a hole straight through his chest.
Then Paul will retreat back into the sack for the time being.
I can say.
Back in the sack. All right. Actually, that will be the end of it. That was the last raider.
All right. I will attempt to open up this cage.
There is a crude lock on it.
I do not have any thieves' tools on me.
Out of the way. Out of the way. Let me help you out.
I got it. I think.
Do you want my tools? I
Just
mean, you
like-
could have my
I-
tools.
I just keep pulling on it, seeing if there's any way to just break the lock.
So you have thieves' tools, Equal Mine?
I do.
Yeah, your EC 19 is more than enough to pop that open.
I
See?
will take my tools back. Or I'll be back.
Oh, I didn't use the tools. I was just working with the hands and it popped off. These raiders don't have the greatest lock system.
I mean, it was not a great lock, but it was a crude. Anyways,
See? No tools needed.
You see Roar there. Appears to be a female. She has her back turned to you. She kind of slumped over in the corner of the cage.
Roar kind of gets on her level, goes towards her. It's okay. You're safe now. You're free to come with us.
As you come and touch her, her body slumps to the side. In her hand, she's carrying a small jagged piece of metal, and there's two jagged cuts across both of her wrists. However, it is not, in fact, Layla the barmaid. Another poor unfortunate soul that was caught.
Oh. Never mind, guys. All right, let's go check the other one. Ikamai, you can show me your tools and show me how it's done.
Gladly. Where am I? All that work, all that blood, and no girl. Such a
I'm not-
shame. Watch this.
Not here for the ladies. Just wanted to save the people. It's
Just
just
need
a
to get this
bonus
broken.
that one's a lady.
I got tools.
By the gods. I can't believe someone actually came. You're not here to eat me too, are you?
No, but I am gonna take a bite of the other guy. That hit the fire.
Roar just points at me like, no and no. No, I will not eat you, and no to Ikamai.
You?
Oh.
Oh, sorry. I went to the fire, or Ikamai did, and he took a bite of the guy that was cooking.
I don't
They
know
said they're
how
gonna
to,
eat us.
I don't know how to repay you. Steven's my name.
Steven.
I come from Maggot Farm,
Oh,
and then these fine gentlemen waylaid us on our way. I found myself here.
all right. Well, I think we're on our way to Maggot Farm. Maybe you could show us the way. You know, we're on our way to Ashfall, but wouldn't mind meeting or greeting the people who saved us earlier. Are you a resident? I'm assuming you're a resident of Maggot Farm if you're from there.
No, not from there. I was traveling through. Merchant. I do business with them a lot.
Huh?
But
Excellent.
yeah, if you wish, I'd be more than happy to show you where it is.
All right, I'll just kind of call everyone over. This guy's gonna take us to the farm place with the bug people.
I think we can find a cart around here. You seen any Steve? What's his name?
Steven.
Steven.
Steven. These are some mighty fine cages. Would love to take them with.
I guess I didn't realize or even think if there was. No, there's not particular any wagons on the map.
Oh well.
Well, maybe we can come back for them sometime. But best we get out of here maybe before any other of them, come back.
Yeah, there is cultists maybe coming. Who knows? Anyway,
Besides, the big one that was ordering them all around, he's not among the dead there, so we might want to get a move on.
yeah. In a bit. No need to rush things.
Oi. Gotta loot the room.
Are you
What do
chewing
these
with your
guys
mouth
have?
full?
Yeah. it doesn't taste well. But I want to
Or
loot
just-
these bodies, and maybe they have some interest of ours.
Or just kind of like looks at you like, are you, I don't quite. Okay, he just shakes his head in confusion, not really sure what
Cannot
Ecoban
touch it
is.
until you try it.
Roar looks at the weapons rack and he's looking for a short bow. So he's kind of like looking among the weapons if there's a short bow anywhere.
17 to see what these dead bodies have. Perception.
Come on, get it moving. I don't like the sound of a quote unquote big guy.
Aye, but the sound of fresh gold might. How do you like the sound of that?
I want to hear the sound of a bow going, snapping right next to my ear. And then the screams of
Roar.
the enemies.
There is no short bows, but there are. Each one of them was carrying a light crossbow.
All right, and I just kind of shrug and be like, okay, I guess this will do for now.
Were they
Yeah.
making the soul lanterns in this exact location?
No,
Okay, they're just catching people and ferrying them to where they would make them.
correct.
Any gold? Any tradable goods on their bodies?
Altogether, you find 6 gold of
All mine.
spare silver and
Yep.
assorted loose change.
You guys want to share? You got to take a bite of this dead body.
So it is. I'm just curious. Ikomai is actively engaging in cannibalism currently.
Nobody
Right,
seems to
definitely
care at
take a
all. Yeah.
They said they were going to eat
what-
us, so Eco might took a
what-
bite of them.
What is your like? Are you neutral, evil, good?
I am chaotic neutral.
Yeah, okay.
They said they eat us, so I'm
Is
going to
you-
eat them.
As you take a big fun dip.
Yeah.
Chaotic neutral.
Ain't right, eating kin flesh. You get cursed doing that.
Roar is just confused. Like, he's not necessarily judging, but he's just kind of like, it's Ecomin
Hey,
human? I mean,
we didn't eat. They were
humanoid?
going to eat us. It's a dog eat dog world.
Uh,
I'm not going to eat the
okay.
whole thing. I'm only taking a couple bites. They don't taste like no chicken like you've had before in the past, or that
Well-
pasta soup that little tanky hunter over there.
Well,
took.
while everyone's arguing, Paul kind of slips out of the backpack for a second and goes over to one of the other bodies and just kind of starts absorbing a little bit of it just to kind of get the vibe.
Just
The impressionable plasmoid is just like, oh, cool, how we eat people, all right.
Roar's tummy is growling. He's just like, no.
All right,
Yeah.
y'all.
All right,
Ron
well,
is just, he's seen worse, but he's like, I'm not doing this, and he just starts to walk away.
I got my 6 gold. I'm ready.
yeah.
After you start
Otherwise,
walking
yeah,
away, Paul chases after
the-
you.
I'll loot the bodies as well, or it's like kind of loot the area.
I'm dressed
Well,
up
you
as
get,
a skeleton.
You get 6, or I guess there was what, five guys, so there'd be 5 short swords equivalents, and 5 light crossbows.
I'll take one of those crossbows.
I'd say with the between all of the raiders, you are more than able to get yourself a full quiver of 20 bolts. All right. Anything else before you guys head on?
Were there any soul lanterns laying around? I don't know if anybody asked.
No. Everything that was up were these braziers that were going, natural fires.
Okay.
I don't think it's right what you did, Eagle Eye. Shouldn't have eaten
Right,
ambush.
wrong. This for the gods to judge.
It's fair, but it's still a little messed up.
Yeah, I think they made themselves pretty clear on that point. But
It is the Bleak. What are you gonna do? I guess. You might be
Maybe in your
starving, who
gods.
knows?
I'd say the gods have abandoned us. They have far less to say in this than you'd think.
well, once your eyes get all bloodshot, you start foaming at the mouth. I ain't gonna try too hard to save you.
That's fair.
Let's get out of here before this big guy shows up.
Agreed.
Big guy, small guy. Let's go.
Your new found friend, Steven, is able to guide you guys pretty quickly to Maggot Farm. It takes you another, I'd say, 4 or 5 hours to make it there. Brings you through some secret paths, a little couple shortcuts here and there.
It's a pretty nice little town, actually. Not what I expected.
Right. So as you guys approach, I'll give you a little description of kind of what Maggot Farm is looking and feeling like. So deep within the sludgy heart of the nature domain, where the swamp's embrace is thickest and the air hangs heavy with the scent of damp earth and strange flora, lies Maggot Farm. It's not a beautiful place by conventional standards, but to the Meyerkin, it is home. A testament to their resilience and symbiotic existence. The entire settlement seems to pulse with a low green glow from the omnipresent botflies, an organic hum that underpins daily life. Buildings are constructed of lashed together swamp timbers, woven reeds, and hardened mud, often appearing to blend in to the surrounding marshland. Wooden boardwalks, slick with perpetual moisture, connect the various structures, winding over murky water where unseen things stir. Oh, Stephen, after you guys pass through the gate, I can't thank you guys enough. Give me a little while. I'm gonna head over to my stall at Maggot Mart and I'll see if I can't figure something out to repay you guys.
Much appreciated, sir. And thank you for taking us to, what do you call it again? Maggot Farm?
Maggot Farm, yeah. Meyer can live here. Good folks. Strange, kind of smelly, but it's one of the safest places, ironically.
Does Light Domain ever come here? Just wondering, no reason in particular.
I mean, occasionally you'll see him every once in a while, but we're kind of off the beaten path, so.
All right, cool. I think Paul, he looks at Paul, looks at Lido, looks at Ekomai glowing. Oh, we should be fine.
Well, I mean, half these Meyerkin they'd brand as heretics anyways.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Surprised they let this place stand. But as you say, you are a bit off the beaten path.
And
Yeah.
really far away from the Light Domain.
Like domain, like you said, like Rolf said there, farther they get away, the farther less control they have. You start getting closer to their territories, a place like this wouldn't exist. Well, if you guys are looking for lodging, there's a place to stay. There's an inn, the Bloated Bot. Fantastic place. Otherwise, if you're looking for work, I'd maybe stop at the town hall. Talk to the Great Grub. That's just what they call the mayor around here. He might have some work for you.
Appreciate it. All right, I guess we'll go set up shop, get our rooms in order, then figure out what we want to do. I assume we're all staying together. Looks at Braun, looks at Hunter, Ikomai, and Paul.
Yeah,
I.
speaking of grub, I think I'm more interested in that at the moment than I am just about anything else. I prefer to sleep outside.
For some reason, I'm just not really hungry, but I'm starving, but I just don't have an appetite at the moment. But I'll come join you.
Weak stomach ain't gonna get you far.
All right, there's a
Ron,
key at the bottom if you guys are curious which places are which.
I'm gonna head to the right to the bloated bot. Give myself a nice meal.
same.
Nice is questionable. All right, you guys going with?
Boy.
All right. The Bloated Bot, built directly over a wide, stagnant pool. The Bloated Bot Inn is supported by thick, gnarled pilings. It gets its name from its bulbous, sagging appearance, much like the well-bloated, fed body of a bloatfly. All right. Inside the low ceilings, it is festooned with strings of fungus lightings, providing an eerie, sloughed glow. Tables are rough-hewn slabs of timber, and the stools are fashioned out of hollowed logs. The air smells sweetly warm.
Or just goes up to the bar. What am I seeing in this inn? Or I guess you just described it. He goes up to the bar, goes to the bartender, and just kind of throws out one of his few gold coins. Can I get something to eat and a drink? Make it two. You know what? Just a lot of drinks, please.
Oh, a newcomer. Gert's my name. Gert Mudbelly.
Pleasure, Kurt.
Welcome.
Roar.
He extends his hands. Roar, as he extends his hand to you, you notice that there are like small glowing larvae that are kind of like poking in and out of open wounds in his flesh.
Roar begins to reach out, then kind of pulls back, like, oh. In my culture, we just kind of salute to each other and does like a salute. That means hello. I'm Roar. I am from the lore hole of Pirate Town.
It's okay, outsider. I know it's very strange looking. He kind of like puts his hand back under the bar. Gold,
Yeah.
it'll get you plenty to drink and plenty to eat. Probably enough for you and all your friends as well.
Perfect. Well, that's what we need. Lots of food, lots of bead, and a place to sleep.
All right.
And then on to the Bleak. Or,
Well.
explore whatever this world has to offer. This town.
So how do you get them things in you? You live in the water or something?
No, it's pretty easy. Yeah, we find their larvae. We've got some fields where the big ones lay their eggs. They incubate in there for a little bit, and then you kind of you dig them up, and you just kind of let them sit on you for a little bit, and they make their way right in pretty quickly.
Roar is a
What
little
talk?
twisted.
He said, "This little guy," he points to a particularly lively one on his face. "Oh, this little one. Man, he's been moving a hell of a lot. Keeps me up at night sometimes."
Any sort of prophylaxis against these maggots if you didn't want them inside your skin?
Oh yeah, plenty of herbs and remedies around here to force them out. Most folks around here just take it as an easy way for lights.
How do you guys sleep? You must be glowing all the time. That'd really bother me more than maybe even the bugs.
Yeah, you get used to it. Itches at his face vigorously again. Anyways, might I recommend the Mayo mead? It's fermented from it's fermented from bioluminescent algae and swamp honey. It's great. It'll get you messed up and actually doesn't taste half bad.
Or just like nods, like, you know what? I was expecting a lot worse. Yeah, that sounds fine.
All right. Well, Grit grabs the coin, bites on it quick, and gets to wrestling up your grub. He lines up 5 cups and 2 pitchers of Meyer mead and a couple plates of very strange looking lichen, moss, some sort of fried insect of some sort.
All right.
It actually smells not bad.
Roar, I'm assuming everybody's in the town, in the tavern.
Not everybody there. It's a busy. I mean, yeah. There's
Well, I mean,
other
everyone in
patrons
our
there.
party.
Oh yeah, I am not sure.
Yeah.
Is everybody else
Come on.
with them?
I'm in there.
Ikomai, are you here? I think you're the only one
I'm
who's
here.
not. Okay,
Just can't find my character token. Don't worry.
fair enough.
Where's the-
So Roar takes the 5, goes to the table, and begins passing out drinks. He gives one to Hunter, nods, gives one to Braun. Very, smiley, happy. He's like, this one's for you, big guy. If you need more, just let me know. I got your back. Gives one to Ikomai, still kind of confused to whether or not Ikomai is human or not. And then gives one the ball and just like, I don't know if you drink this, but here you go. Just kind of tries to find like a hand in there and just like,
Reaches out one of his pseudopods and grabs it and kind of pulls it back towards himself. And then another little pseudopod kind of comes out and just like goes into the cup. And then you see it just slowly start to disappear.
I hope that does what it needs to do.
Well, this looks delicious. Best food I've had in quite a few. But I'm gonna try the Meyer mead. Is it pretty strong, or is it kind of on the weaker side?
Oh, it's a strong beverage. I would say a little like a fortified like a wine or like a fortified beer or something like that.
Take a constitution check.
Hunter kind of scrunches his nose a little and cuts it with some clean water.
See, if you
Much
need a
better.
constitution check, that means it's a real drink.
Yeah. For some reason, I imagine when you handed Braun or offered him a drink, he just grabs the pitcher and starts drinking out of that one instead.
I was just about to say that. I just right back.
Just snatches it right
No
out of.
questions.
I just kind of shrug my shoulders, like, yeah, okay, you can have this cup too, and gives him my drink.
Yeah.
All right, yes, you need it, big guy. You did great out there. You're have another one on me.
Yeah, that's right.
I
I'm
mean,
a
if
big
you
strong
know.
boy.
Yes, you are. You're our big strong boy. You do big strong things like saving girls who are already dead and carrying around, goo.
Carrying around squishy.
Well,
Right.
Hunter's gonna dig in. Very excited.
Or gets another
Excellent.
drink and joins them.
The food is hot. The environment is rather pleasant from what you guys have just experienced the last little bit. The bartender kind of leans across the bar and you gentlemen be requiring any lodging tonight?
Or looks around like, I believe so, yes.
Absolutely.
I would love a bed.
I don't sleep comfortably with walls around me, but if I could maybe, if you could set me up, I'd give you a small fee and you could bring me out a few of these plates over the next couple of days while I'm in town. It's pretty delicious. I'd love to subscribe to your liking.
Where are you gonna be staying then?
Eh, looked like there was a spot over there near the gate. Looked kind of cozy, kind of near that bridge.
Oh, right by the north gate then. Should be easy enough to find. Not many people your height around here. You know.
Men of my stature are in short supply.
Indeed they are. You know, it's a real shortcoming of this world not having more men like you.
It is.
Anyways, you guys enjoy a hot meal. If you would all like to take a long rest or whatever, I guess whatever you'd like. The bartender kind of gives you what? Go ahead.
All right, so we're taking a long rest. We're lodging for the night.
Yep.
Yes, that's a yes.
All right.
I'm lodging. I'm in. I'm lodging. I got some fresh meat in 2 different places. I'm stuffed.
Boy.
I request a single room. I'm not rooming with the cannibal.
Mm.
You look like a cannibal yourself, Mike.
I
I'll
could
say
eat
it.
you alive, but I don't want to.
Is he a cannibal or is he something else? I'm still not sure. I know Braun is something else. I know Hunter is a short, and Paul is definitely not humanoid. I don't know what Equal Mine is though.
I'll go
But yes,
sing off.
single rooms. If I have to, I'll pair up with Braun. I volunteer.
The 1 gold that you gave him was more than sufficient. Rooms are not expensive here; they're very often vacant. So the gold was enough to pay for lodgings and food and drink for the evening.
Woo.
You guys wake up refreshed the next ever morning, or ever
Yeah.
night, I should say.
I don't actually need to long rest, so I'm gonna rest enough to not have a point of exhaustion, but I'm gonna sneak around the town a little bit at night. Not getting into anything, just observing, seeing what people are up to.
All right. Are you said you're actively moving around, or you're staying up by your camp?
No, I'm gonna actively move around the camp for a couple hours after he drops off my my lichen.
Okay. Yeah. Good to his word. The owner, the bartender drops off, or has one of his employees drops off another meal for you. Kind of some of the things that you see going around town. There's a large swamp that kind of like goes through the entire town. The town is kind of like on like little pieces of earth that are all interconnected with kind of like some, wooden walkways and things like that. There's people moving trade goods up and down the docks over by the town hall to the north, by the stables. There are people toiling away in the fields, and for the most part, it just looks like a a busy town. All right. Anybody else doing anything before the long rest?
Oh, it's been a
Yeah, I
really
wanna
long
go to
couple
the-
days. I'm sleeping.
I want to go to the market.
Okay. Go ahead. You're just you're gonna walk to the market yourself.
Yeah, where's number 3? Okay. Yep. I want to find somebody selling oil and an armor. If there's one, a blacksmith, I guess.
Okay. Yes. Mega Mart would be the place to go. There are basically like your common type items that you could want, provisions. I would say basic weapons and armors would be available to you. Nothing really magical per se, but yeah, should be able to find whatever wares you want.
I need to stock up on oil.
All right.
What would that be?
If you look it up, it should tell you. Let's see, oil. One silver piece. For one flask of oil.
Yeah.
Braun, roll me a perception quick.
19.
Braun, you notice a male tiefling. He's seems to be watching you pretty intently.
I'll
He's,
take note of him.
He's just standing over at one of the stalls. Looks like he's directing some traffic, and he's just kind of peering over at you periodically.
I kind of do the whole like point to myself and point back to him and just see if he responds gesturally or anything with me.
Yeah, he looks over and he kind of gives you. He starts waving at you and giving you the come here motion.
All right, I'll walk towards him and I ask him, "What do you want? And what kind of crap are you selling?"
Oh, me selling nothing actually. I'm just something different. In fact, you look like a capable fella. You're big. He looks pretty squirrely. Let me introduce myself. Lucky Winston, Caravan Seer Extraordinaire. Obviously, you haven't heard of me, anyways. Yeah. Like I said, you're a capable-looking fella. You interested in making some money?
I'm always interested in making money. What do you want? What would you have in mind?
Nothing that crazy. See, there's been a problem with a lot of these local raiders lately, and you see, my business is finding alternate ways for people to travel across the Bleak without having to pay those outrageous prices from the light domain. You know what I mean? So, yeah, my caravans, we transport people, all over the nature domain, wherever you need to go. And, oh man, it's been a hell of a week. Anyways, yeah, they've been getting attacked a lot, and then they by raiders, and they keep taking my passengers, and it's really not good for business. So the problem is every time I add more extra caravan guards, they don't show up. They're pretty damn smart. So what I want you to do, if if you have any friends, how would you feel about pretending to be a passenger, and then if let's say that those raiders kind of pop out and try to ambush you, you just you give them a little, and he points at your big face smasher on your thing, and goes woohoo, give him a little one of those, or tell him to go away, whatever. Yeah, I think I'd be willing to pay you guys 200 gold if you're interested.
We might be interested. Can I do any perception check or anything to see if he's lying, or if I catch a wind of because my thought is he's setting me up to be sold to slavers or to be made into a soul lantern after this. So after seeing what we saw before, I'm hesitant to do this. But 200, if he's got 200 gold, I do want that.
I feel like an insight would be more than appropriate for that.
12.
With that, I mean, he's definitely squirrely, but he seems legit. He's got people he's got several caravans going around. He's got several people working, several guards working for him. They all have the same insignia of Lucky Winston's, sigil. But as far as you can tell, he seems legit. What could go wrong?
Said we might have a deal. I have to speak to the rest of the boys in our troop. We've just been through hell though. We need at least a day or so to recoup. when do you think of taking this trip and setting this trap?
Oh, whenever you're ready. I mean, I have I have them going out I know pretty much daily. So yeah, no, take your time. Take your time.
So, we'll meet here tomorrow and give you our answer. And I reach out
Excellent.
my hand to do one of those, arm to arm kind of clasps kind of thing.
He tries to grab your hand first, a little bit confused, and then realizes what you're doing and kind of gives you a, clamps onto your forearm.
I just give it like that extra Goliath squeeze. Like, if you fuck me, I will break your arm clean off. Do we understand each other?
Are you actually saying that, or is that what you're implying by the hand squeeze?
That's what I imply. That's probably a little
Yeah.
too hard to say. Yeah, especially if I'm trying to build a relationship. So, but yeah,
That's fair.
the indication is I could easily break your arm in half right now.
Ooh, oh man, I was right to flag you down. My goodness, you are a strong one, aren't you? Wow, those raiders are not gonna know what's hits them.
They won't.
All right.
They surely won't. And
Um,
I will see you tomorrow.
let's go ahead and we'll cut to the other party and just kind of see where we naturally kind of end up here. What are you guys doing? You hear a knock on your door. There's the short dwarven bartender, Gertie, and he's got a plate full of food for you. How are my best patrons doing? Was the lodgings to your liking?
Whose door is he knocking on?
Your guys's.
Ours.
He's got a serving cart.
Oh. Roar will take another plate of food. You can never turn down fresh food in the Bleak. Eat while you can. So you'll take another plate and just kind of be like, gracias, thank you.
But when Eagle Eye eats while he can.
There's a fresh plate everywhere. But I appreciate a nice, good home cooked meal. I'll take
Eagle
it.
Eye's
Off to
always
bed.
full. So you guys plan on sticking around a little bit longer? You looking for work? What sort of things are? What are you doing here, kid?
Well, eating and resting for now. But my goal is to go to Ashfall and see the All Bleak. That's, we're taking our time. Could use some gold. What jobs are there to do around here?
Well, I mean, you'd always check in with the Great Grub, see if he's got anything going on. There's a lot usually going on in the market district. Wow, what's going on? The stable master, Hector. You can talk to him. He's always looking for help. Farm hands. You can do some digging for bot larvae. Various little odd jobs. He'll pay you a good wage for a good day's work.
Okay.
What else? Well, you guys aren't in the market for buying a house, are you?
Yeah, never say never.
I mean,
we do small jobs.
It's only 500 gold, but yeah. Bleak Toad Manor is for sale. It's been vacant for a while. You could see the Grand Grub about that too if you're ever interested.
Will do. So yeah, I think get some good night rest or beak rest, day rest, some rest. And we'll be right out at it. But we appreciate the hospitality and the fresh food and of course the mead. Just a quick question. The bugs that burrow into your skin, do I have to be worried about them? Like, are they gonna crawl from like person to person? I just personal tastes don't really want that. That's not my thing. I got, Lido here.
No, that's fair. I mean, maybe I wouldn't go swimming around in the swamp or anything, but you stick to the regular parts of town, you should be pretty safe.
Well, I just mean like sleeping here in bed. Like there's not going to be a piece of larva that kind of jumps off and tries to crawl in my skin. Just just being safe.
As you're talking to him, a larva kind of reaches out of his face towards you and then sucks back right into his cheek. Oh, yeah, no, yeah. I think you're pretty safe here. You notice them; they glow. You'll see them.
Right. Okay. Well, Thank you again for the food. And he kind of like shuts his door and heads on for a long rest.
Anybody have anything else going on, or do you guys want to meet back up with Brond?
Well,
I was gonna go check out the stable, of course.
Perfect.
If anybody else wants to be there.
I'll check out the stable with you. Sounds like a great time.
Hmm.
Wonder what kind of food we can eat in there. Am I right?
Yeah. You do what
Goes
you gotta
on.
do to survive. But at any rate,
You guys approach the stables. There are various different big bloat flies, various stages of life, kind of all milling around. There
Yeah,
seems to be. Go ahead.
I was just exclaiming, "Look at them!"
They are quite impressive beasts. They are able to haul, a lot of weight. They produce their own light. They give you the distinctive advantage of being able to fly.
Hey, Hunter, how much you think it'd take to buy one of those?
Well, I've been around a while, and I'm going to be honest with you. I bet they ain't for sale, but we might be able to work our way into good graces and find one that is available.
Heard there's work here. Maybe we could work for one.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
work here at the stable?
Yeah, that hotel guy we saved was all about. He's got a job for us. Maybe we could trade for one. I'd let you haul your cages.
Well, I'd trade.
Temporarily borrow one.
Yeah, I'd give quite a bit just to sit on one for an hour. Beautiful. Yeah, let's find the stable master. See what he has to say. Odd job is always good.
As you guys are discussing, a fella comes walking up to you from inside the stable between a couple of the bugs. Well, to answer your question, yeah, you're right. They ain't for sale. Far too valuable things. And plus, why would we want people to? Why would we want anybody to, take our trade secrets? Hector Bogsworth's the name. Nice to meet you, fellas.
And a pleasure to meet you.
Boy, Hector. Heard you got some work laid out for us, according to your friend the barkeep boy over there.
Oh, yep. Great. Nice fella. Nice fella indeed, that's for sure. Oh yeah, always looking for help here. What do you guys, you staying long?
Oh, I figure I usually stick around for at least a couple of weeks. Depends on the work and the people. Yeah, he looks like you could have some work that'd be mighty fine for me. You got a lot of experience with animals.
Well,
Looking
in
out
fact,
stables and such, of course, but more advanced stuff too, though not with these particular beasts.
yeah, I noticed your fine animal right over there. It looks like you do have a way with them. Well, right now I got a couple jobs for you. And if you want, spend the day rooting around in the fields, gathering botfly larvae for me. Depends on how many you get. I'll give you, I think, going rate 1 gold piece for every larva you bring me. And you little one, I do have a particularly ornery botfly that needs breaking. I wouldn't recommend doing it alone. He'd probably eat something as small as you.
I can handle myself usually.
All right. Well, I guess you could, sir. What do you guys say?
Sir, I'd just as soon pay you for the opportunity.
No, he wouldn't. Funny guy. We don't work for free. We like
All
our
right.
gold.
What about you, Yuklai? Do you want to help root around for some botfly larvae? Do you want to maybe what are you doing?
I'll loot around for some larva here. I don't know what kind of check we're gonna do for this, but I'm in. I'll take I'll take this field.
All right, Roar or Paul, either you guys want to join in on the fun, or are you guys still chilling at the tavern?
Is this before the long rest or after the long rest?
This is after. This is next day.
Oh, okay. Next day, they're off doing their own thing. I'm kind of just interested in the town. All about kind of learning the new areas of the Bleak. Never been to the nature domain before, so I'm gonna just take Lido for a walk. Kind of look at Paul and just kind of shrug shoulders, like you know, like an open invitation. You can follow along if you want, but I'm just gonna kind of walk around. We'll go past the manor on the side of the river slash swampy area. Look at a glowing larva and just kind of shiver a little bit.
All right, Roar, as you pass the manor, give me just kind of a. Actually, I don't even need to roll any check for that. You just feel something's off. You're not exactly sure what it is, but something just seems off to you.
Kind of do like a perception roll. I'm just gonna stop and kind of just put my hand to my chin, and just be like,
Yeah,
"There's
you can
something
roll a
about
perception.
this. Something about this. Not the fact that there's holes in the roof, but 14.
With that, without being able to actually get inside of the house, there's not a whole lot you can see from the ground level. There's very few windows. Yeah, it's just something about it seems off to you.
I'm gonna walk on by then and kind of see what this market's about.
As you
Check
are
out.
walking by, you run into Braun.
Oh, there's my best friend, Braun.
I found us work.
You found a what?
I found us work.
Oh, we got work. Oh yeah, great. Yes. What type of work are we doing?
The best kind. Killing.
And I'm a
Nice.
villain for eating people. All right, Jesus
Yes,
Christ.
killing. Yes. What are we killing?
More of the same. Bandits.
Oh, yeah, that's
Slavers.
fine. Okay. Yes. All right. Yeah, that's a job. Good work. When are
Where's
we
everybody
doing that? I don't know. I saw the blob in the tavern still. I don't think he quite made it out. I don't know where the other two. They kind of left before I did. Must be morning people.
Absolutely a morning person.
So
Are we-
yeah, what's at this market here, Braun? Anything good?
So is this all happening before we take the long rest, or is this after the long
This
rest?
is all the next day. So this is after the
Okay,
long
all
rest.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, let's go wander and find them. I think my jobs will be more lucrative than theirs.
So yes, you go on ahead. I'm gonna see if this market has anything of interest for me, and I'll meet up ahead of you. If they need convincing, I mean, you do got your sword, but I also have my words. Let me know if you need help.
Good. Then I point to the tavern. I go, evening meal. Discuss it further then, kind of thing.
I'll see you in like 30 minutes.
I continue on and I walk towards the tavern, or yeah, towards the inn, and then see if Squishy's around.
As Roar's kind of checking out, you know, he's looking for food, some basic supplies, but mostly he's looking for a short bow. He's really interested in the idea of shooting bow and arrows. The crossbow works, but it's functional.
Okay. Yeah, no, there is in fact some armor vendors. So yeah, you'd easily be able to pick up a short bow.
All right, I will then purchase the short bow.
How much?
Hello,
money
is
do you-
this-
How much money do you have on you for your
I-
starting?
I had 101. I gave away one, so I have 100.
Oh, all right.
Holy
Excellent.
moly! Just over so much money.
I don't know.
What am I
I think
going to do with
certain-
all this money?
Certain backgrounds have more.
Yes.
Jeez. They're
I
borrowed,
mean,
I guess
I-
makes sense.
Yeah, I am a member of the Lorehold, you know. My father is a blacksmith. We do okay. I also stole from him as we left. You know, no biggie. We'll make it back.
It would help if it would actually load and tell me how much a short bow costs.
$25 or gold. Sorry, 25
Is it
bucks.
5 gold?
25 gold pieces, I believe.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
25 gold pieces for you, sir.
Well, spend the 25.
You're a bard. No haggle, no barter.
I would say if you wanted to,
Uh-huh.
the merchant points at the crossbow on your shoulder, said, "I'll knock 5 gold off of it. You give me that."
Kind of just like 5. Gotta at least make it 10.
Social check if you're trying to do it. You caught me. 10 gold it is.
All right, he then gives him the crossbow and then gives him 15.
Jesus Christ.
Excellent.
Now I got
Ron and Roar, as you are shopping around, you see the gentleman Stefan, the guy that you rescued from there. Oh, hey, there you are.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, there's
Steve,
5.
right?
Yeah, Steven, please. Steve's my father's name. Anyways, I wanted to repay you guys. I called in some favors and talked to some people that owed me, and here you go. There's 5 of you, so make sure your other friends get a fair share of this. He hands you a pouch full of 50 gold.
Right. Kind of just counts 5. So 10 apiece. If we're being fair. Looks at Braun. Here's your 10 piece.
I did most of the killing. I think
Okay.
fair's fair.
I give him
Little
one more
more.
piece. I give him one more piece. Like, that's out of my share because I like you. And kind of just pats him on the shoulder or pats him on his pec.
Reaches towards his shoulder, can't reach it.
Okay,
I just
maybe
look
it's
at that
not-
extra piece and I'm just like, ugh, yeah, fair's fair. I just pocket it.
All right. Well, thank you, good sir. Didn't need to pay us, but we appreciate it all the same. Helps us, you know, with the travel cost. All right, Bron, should we go find the others to tell them about your wonderful job?
Oh yes, please. Want to do this job?
All right, we'll wander back up north, and I assume we would see Equalmine, at least Equalmine, glowing in the field. But I guess everyone's glowing here.
Oh yeah, no, you guys are very easily, if you head up that way towards kind of the town center area, you easily spot them. They're out in an open field digging through muck and everything. So
Hey,
the same
Quickly.
offer expense to you guys if you would like to do some digging.
it's a gold per maggot. Let's get at it. Pitter patter.
Roar sees that you're digging a maggots, just like, I'm good. I got enough gold to satisfy me. I got some for you too. But if you'd rather dig up maggots, I won't stop you. Or if you eat them, I don't know what you do.
All right. So let's go. Whoever wants to work for a couple hours and dig up some maggots, go ahead and throw yourself in there. Ikomai, what I want you to do is give me some sort of skill that, and explain to me kind of how you would use that skill to, you know, dig up and find the botfly larva.
Skill
All right.
challenge.
Yeah, just
So,
it'll be
you know-
a single roll, and depending on how you guys do, Depends on how many
These
bot fly
maggots-
you get.
Bot fly things that we're digging up are used for many things. Food, grub, garments. People love them. I'm gonna use my survival check to find the best places where I know they would hide or burrow, or if they're under the ground, and try to dig them up tactically.
All right, cool. I like it. That's a perfect example. Ooh,
21. Woo!
hot darn.
And at the same time, I'm gonna go, hey Hunter, you wanna bet whoever finds more gets an extra 2 gold?
Yeah, I'm a little busy, Ikamai, with a little bigger task. Gulps and stares up into the mini eyes of the 15-foot bloat fly in front of him.
Dig, 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 dig.
And
Ikamai,
resets his steely face.
Ikamai, you are able to dig up 6 botfly larvae.
6 larvae, that's 6 gold pieces. I'm rich, boys.
Honest day's work. Bron, are you too good to dig around in the muck, or are you hanging
I'm
out?
far too good to dig around in the muck. I'm just watching and laughing at him degrade himself, in my opinion.
Paul, are you up to anything right
Stump's
now?
good at.
We haven't heard
Great
anything from you.
Yeah, Paul is pretty fascinated by these glowing bugs as well. So you said that they're like in the river and stuff too. You might find them
There are assorted stuff in there, but if you want to if you're looking for the bloatfly larvae that are infesting everybody, it's in those swamp or those paddocks by the stables.
Okay. Well, can Paul go and kind of do a little investigating on his own without
Sure.
anybody? He just wants to
Absolutely.
go check out those bugs. He's pretty curious about them. Dig around by his lonesome, I guess.
He's not even caring about the money. He just wants
Yeah.
to dig in the mud and
Yeah.
play with the bugs.
Yeah. He's just curious about those things.
All right. You know what? Actually, give me just some sort of skill check, just to see kind of what you learn.
Okay.
Investigation or whatever you find appropriate. Nature. Very nice. Paul, you
Jeez.
very cutely worm your pseudopod into the mud and you fish one out. You kind of are holding it in your pseudopod and it attempts to nibble at you, but finding that it's not normal flesh, the little glowing grub kind of gives up for momentarily and just kind of kind of settles into your slimy flesh, just hanging out there with you. With that awesome roll, I feel like you kind of get into that little guy a little bit.
Okay.
But what you notice is that they just they continually pulse with this nice green glow.
So you said that it couldn't pierce my own gooey flesh, but can
Yeah,
I
it's
take him and put him inside of me myself?
Sure.
Okay. He's my friend.
Well, basically, he could chew through you, but you're so weird tasting and weird textured that he's like, oh, this isn't right. This is not a host type of thing.
I'm gonna pull him into myself, and he can just float around inside of my amorphous body.
All right, you now have a glowing bloatfly larva stuck inside your body. I don't know how long he's going to live, but he's there for now.
There for now. That's what matters. Live in the moment. That's what Paul does.
That's adorable. I just imagine Paul just sitting by himself in one of these paddocks, just playing in the mud, shoving bloatflies into him.
He thinks it's cool.
Not realizing they're gonna suffocate and die. Yeah, cute.
Yeah.
All right, Mike. Let's see this. Let's see this big check or this. Yeah, let's go. We're gonna do a skill challenge. Then we're gonna do. Let's see here. Let's do 3 successes for 2 failures. And he says if you break the bug, he'll give you 50 gold coins.
Nice. All right. Well, I'm gonna steal my face, hide my terror, lock eyes with its eyes and other eyes and other eyes. Try for a animal handling stare down.
14
14.
is more than enough. He stares into your little beady eyes, and he can tell that you've wrangled a few beasts before he kind of takes a couple hesitant steps backwards away from you.
That's all I need. I'm gonna charge across the paddock right at him and just do a flying leap, try and get onto his face. Grab on. Oh no. But I misjudge exactly how slippery the carapace is on this thing, and unfortunately find myself staring up at its belly and very surprisingly sharp-looking legs.
Actually, so yeah, you are now prone on your back. You are kind of stomped into the mud slightly. You're able to dodge and out of the way enough, but actually, give me a dex check. Ooh, not quite the 12 we needed. Unfortunately, Hunter, you end up taking 1 bludgeoning damage as flying mandibles and other legs kind of stomp you and kick you around in the dirt as you miss and slide off of his carapace.
Well, since I'm under him now, I'm gonna try and actually roll into the mud a ways so that he loses track of me for a minute, so I can get up behind him again with a stealth check. Oh no. Rolled a
Hunter, you failed
wait,
to...
halfling.
Halfling. Oh, is that a 1?
Yep.
All right, do it again. Yes, let's see it.
10. Not good enough.
No, not good enough. The only problem with your tactic is that his entire abdomen is glowing bright green, and you stand out amongst the muck. Nothing happens, though. He just kind of rears back and runs to the other side of the paddock. All right, we're at 1 failure, or actually 2 failures and 1 success.
That was 2 failures, yeah. Well, it was 2 failures for the challenge, wasn't it?
Oh yes, yeah, it was 3 before too.
I know
as you are spotted again, you see Hector running out. He's like, "Oh, I'd get out of there, son. He's looking mighty angry at you."
Dang it. Bit off a little bit more than I could chew, it seems. He is a squirrely one, I'll give you that. He ain't gonna trust me again, at least not today. Yeah, maybe tomorrow, maybe a few days, I can try again for you. But
If anything, son, it was damn entertaining. You're a lot braver than most of my stable hands around here. He looks around and glares at all of the guys, kind of cowering, like, "Ugh, no."
Well, they'll humble you on occasion.
Well, if you want to root around in the mud for a little bit for some maggots, go ahead. You know what? I'm going to give you 5 gold just for the entertainment, son. It was made my day.
Well, thank you kindly for that. Yeah, I'll put in a day's work for you. Should be something out in the field there. Let me head back to my camp quick, though, and grab some heavy gloves. To be honest, I don't want them things. It's been a long time and a lot of effort keeping myself free of parasites. Ain't gonna invite them in now.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, so I'll wander back to camp, get my nice big heavy gloves, and I'll start rooting around with Ikomai. Good day's work.
Give me some sort of check then.
Oh, I think I'd probably just use survival. Or that's what Ikomai did already. I will try medicine.
Okay.
Because I've found herbs and such that these things don't like. I'm going to try and use that to mix in with the mud and see if it'll bring them to the surface. It was a terrible idea. now I just wasted some herbs.
You were able to find some swamp lichen that you remember hearing about that kind of drives them away. So you are able to gather enough up and place a couple clumps here and there that you think might be a good spot. Let's see here.
I got a 9.
All right, Hunter, you actually were able to find 3 larvae.
Huh. Yeah, that worked a little bit. I think I was more effort finding the lichen than it was worth, though. Probably best to just grab a shovel.
Maybe.
And then I'll split up my 5 gold amongst the party, so 1 gold each from that.
Give
For
out
your own
the
hard work, you're giving us your gold. All right.
All right, you guys all are able to reconvene. You're kind of muddy, but it felt pretty
All is
good getting
full
a.
of glowing flies or larvae.
Yep. Hall is full of glowing botfly larvae.
Roar is testing on his new bow, kind of living a dream because he's always talked about doing bow but never tried it. Just missing. I don't know how well he's doing. Let's see. I'm getting better each try. 3 shots into a tree.
Excellent.
Beginning.
It's a better name than first bow. The bow of beginning.
Like it.
Fun fact about your short bow, Roar. It is actually a Meyerkin style of short bow. It is made out of layers of various different types of reeds mixed in with some resins and glues. So basically like a composite layered bow. I think like a Mongolian short bow looking thing. But it's got this kind of really cool green hue rather than a wooden look to it because it's made of these, natural swamp materials.
Does it have like a glow to it?
It does not have a glow to it, no.
That'd be cool too.
Good try.
I mean, it's kind of shiny, so that's kind of cool. It's just kind of a cool, pretty looking, interesting bow. For all the ones you've seen before, you've never seen one like this.
Your kin bow.
Minus the other like 10 of them that were on the shelf, but
I'm gonna think it's special. I haven't seen a bow like this ever.
all right.
Looking up what a Mongolian short bow looks like. Okay.
So as we're kind of gathering back here at the inn / town square, is this before or after the long rest?
This was all after. Why?
You'd make us stop and ask us all this before. Like
Oh,
before
wait,
the long rest.
You were
Or do you
not
guys want
being
to do
serious
anything?
because everyone else asked me.
Yes.
Why?
Yeah.
I was gonna be like, Mike, really, were you not paying attention? I had hopes for you that you were the one that would pay attention. But here I am, the pleasing DM.
You handled that so
Answering all
well
your-
too. Just
Yeah.
like, oh, this is after the long rest. Like, there was not even a hint of "fuck you" at your place, which is like pretty impressive, honestly.
Thank you,
Yeah,
appreciate
I
it.
thought it was great. I was like, you just didn't do that.
All right, you guys meet up over kind of in the town square area over by there, and I'm assuming, Braun, you let the folks know.
Yep, I let him know that there's a guy who wants us to pretend to be travelers, and we're gonna stage trap to catch these, or catch and/or kill these bandits that have been attacking his transports.
You say how much gold?
200.
So 20 for you, 20 for you, 20 for you.
Wait, how many gold
Leaves
was it?
140, which means 70 for you, Braun, and 70 for me. I'm in.
Roy just kind of looks at you like, no. But I'm
not in?
intrigued. I mean, we'll share it evenly, whatever the math is. But yeah, okay. So we're gonna go do this job together, and then Roar kind of just looks around at all of us, and I'm assuming we're all nodding yes.
I'm down for a job. 200 gold. A bit
So
Our
then-
work's usually good work. I'm a little suspicious of the pay. That's pretty high for what sounds like a pretty basic guard duty.
Roar kind of just shoots up. Doot, 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 doot. Do you know what this means? Gentlemen, goo, whatever you are, points to Equalmy and Hunter. You know what this means, everyone? We officially chose to be a group. We are no longer a bunch of survivors eating human meat to survive and running from cultists. We chose to do a job today. We
I
are
don't think-
here by a group.
I don't think that was survival. It's only been like a day and a half. I was barely even hungry. Like,
Bro just looks at you like, never mind that. We are a group. I'm thinking we should have a name. I'm thinking Roar and Friends. No. maybe a
Work
little
in
bit.
progress, mate. Work in progress. Whipping it. We're whipping it. I like it. Hunter, I know, loves it. Whipping it.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, Roar and Friends, simple,
Whipping
Uh.
it. Simple. Delegate. You know what, Roar? Let's talk about it later.
oh,
Okay,
Bleak
well, we
Rangers.
can workshop it. The Bleak Rangers? I feel like that's taken.
Oh,
Maybe? I don't know. Either way. All right, Braun, we'll do this job.
can't doubt your effectiveness. Be good to have all y'all around, even if you are a bit reckless on occasion.
Don't talk to my big buddy Braun like that. You heard
Oh.
it? He not dumb.
No, I don't think he
Money,
meant
200 gold. We go in, kill some people. I love killing, and we come back. Doesn't
Roy's
get
just
any
like,
simpler than that.
Roy just kind of like shakes his head, like surprisingly, he's not the reckless one I'm worried about of this group, but yes, we'll need all of us, even you, Blob, Paul. I assume you're in? I couldn't tell if you're nodding or you're just doing your natural jiggle.
Yeah. Paul nods his head or nods his body.
I'm gonna
Jiggles a little
assume
bit
that's
more.
yes.
Yes.
Hey, Brandon, is that where Paul got the glowy lights in his face that kind of look like eyes but aren't?
Yeah,
They're
maybe
just,
those
the
are the
bugs floating in
larvae.
there?
Yeah, those are the larvae floating around. That's good.
The origin story we didn't
We didn't know
ask
we
for.
needed. Yeah.
How did Paul get his glow?
Yeah, you guys find your way back down to Maggot Mart after a quick little break. I'm assuming you guys. He'll let you know that it will head out the next day, so you guys obviously can heal up to full health and everything like that. Winston's kind of looking at you guys. He goes, "Oh wow, you guys kind of look like people that know how to, woohoo, give him a couple one of those. Maybe he's trying to hide that or something." So what do you guys think? What are your thoughts to try to disguise yourself, or what's your plan? What's your plan of action here?
Hunter, actually, all that he really carries that can give him away at all is a crossbow and his leather armor. So I think if I just put on a big drug rug, that standard desperado look, I think I'd
I'm
probably
glad.
look all right.
Glad you asked. I bring all sorts of cool stuff like this. And I'm gonna put on a new costume. I'm gonna
Or-
dress up as like one of those Halloween stuffed animals.
I will put my heavy crossbow like in the cart or whatever under something, since that's pretty hard to hide actually on my frame. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Paul,
My disguise self spell, I get preparation. Like I can pretty much look like any simple thing that we need.
Paul
Or I
climbs
can
onto
look
the
for it.
Paul climbs onto the cart and pulls the robe that he got before from the old man out of himself, and just kind of throws it down and crawls underneath it on the floor.
Hiding underneath the stool
Yeah.
or underneath the seat.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, the you got a robe from the old guy
Yep.
back at Bleak's Rest. I forgot
Yeah.
about that in one of the lost episodes.
Yeah. One of the last episodes.
Where did Paul get the robe from?
Mystery to be solved eventually.
I'm sure we'll talk about it a lot. Remember that one time when it wasn't recorded and he didn't die? That was a great time. Oh yeah, and Paul got a rope.
Yeah, Hunter, before you guys are leaving, you check with Winston. He says, "Oh wow, mounts. Yeah, wow, they're pretty expensive around here. Different. Let me get some digging into that real quick, and when you guys get back, I'll tell you what's available. Okay?
Thank you.
Yeah. No, I don't know if we quite have something as pretty as that there mastiff, but we'll find something for you.
She is a beauty. As long as it serves its purpose.
Braun, how tall are you, by the way?
Oh, I'm like 7 foot something.
Cool. So I imagine, so this is kind of what it looks like. It's kind of the old open kind of Skyrim looking wagon, as you're pulling into the execution type of thing. So there's some, wooden benches, on the side. I just imagine Braun comically standing, or, when he's sitting next to everyone else, just looking 2-3 full heads taller than everyone else, and giant barbarian tattoos all over his body.
hmm I was thinking like I would just put on just like a basic robe and then be in the driver's seat. And then how normally the driver's seat has that seat that's like up above and then your feet are down and then there's a step. Get rid of the
Mhm.
driver's seat so I sit just a little lower so it kind of hides how tall I am compared to everybody else.
Winston sees you guys doing this, talking to the Caravan Master. Whoa, that's a good idea for such a big fella. I thought you were all muscle and no brains. Whoo, you guys are sure gonna get them. Oh, hey, by the way, real quick. So there'll be 2 caravan guards going with you. I've been, we've been going through them like nothing else. Tell you what, I'll give you guys an extra 50 gold if both of them come back alive. That's 50 gold a person. That's more than enough for a nice caravan wage.
Okay, yeah. Usually, I hear the money is in killing people, not saving people. So you know what? You're on. We'll take that deal.
Oh,
Alex,
yeah.
don't die.
Young man, you're right. It's killing the certain people. That's the one we worry about. Saving the others. Whatever makes old Lucky Winston the money.
Yes. Anyway,
Can Paul do a little insight check on this guy, just while he's listening to him talk and stuff like that? Just kind of get the vibe.
Sure.
Not that great either.
Roar will also do that as well. Kind of just get the general vibe check.
Your insight's worse than a blob's.
You guys are kind of with those roles. You guys are getting kind of the same thing that Braun got. He's definitely giving you sleazy businessman vibes, but you're pretty sure he's legit.
Okay.
Good enough.
Definitely, if he had the choice, he probably would try to get a better deal always, as far as like trying to get less money or something like that. He seems like that, like the greasy used car salesman vibe.
Kind of looks at him and just. So, how much danger are we actually walking into? You go by guards pretty quickly. Like on a scale to like 1 to 10, how bleak are we here?
That's a good question. What have you guys experienced? You ever fought raiders before?
Yes, and 1.
Oh well,
Hate one.
wonderful. That seems just great. Then you should have no issues whatsoever. Like I said, strong fellas like you. But it is the Bleak, young man. So there's always a chance to get your soul ripped out, put into a lantern, and consumed by demons.
Indeed. Well, that's why we have Braun here. It's greatest warrior, best friend, personally. And Eagle Mine, yeah. You don't want to mess with him. He will eat your leg, literally. Oh yeah,
Ooh.
then Hunter too. Don't underestimate him. We're good to go. I hope.
Fuck the blob.
Big.
What?
Oh yes,
We're gonna go on the blob. Skip.
he's hiding. You know, he's in disguise. Then we got Paul.
Wow.
You do things.
Indeed, you guys do. That is an accurate statement. All right. Well, lots of things to do. So, all right. Good luck, fellas. He kind of gives you an awkward, slightly autistic nod, and then kind of like, whew, all right, back to it then, and scampers off into the marketplace.
Roar just kind of grins his teeth, like, okay. It's not a great
300
way to die.
gold. Sounds about right.
Yep, he's offering you 200 gold and 250 if all of the caravan drivers come back, or caravan guards come back alive. All right. You guys are being pulled by a giant blotfly. Its wings are all tucked in and everything like that. So, actually, you know what? No. This is a different one. The other ones that were flying, those ones had wings. The ones that the merchants are carrying, this is just more of a terrestrial, kind of like maybe almost like a worker kind of type of drone vibe. So slightly different the other ones, slightly smaller. You guys start heading south out of Maggot Farm. The green glow of the swamp begins to slowly fade away. You make your way into the Bleak, further and further. The sounds of rustling and chittering demons continue to engulf you. Welcome back to the Bleak. We will pick up next time and see what happens if the crew can successfully ambush the raiders. Everyone,
Next
thank you
time
for
on Roll for the End. The party tags back.
That's right. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Well, we will see you next time.
Thanks for getting done.
Go work
Thank you.
DMT.
Anybody want to see my pussy?
Yes.
Ta-da.
That thing always
And-
wants to sit on your lap.
And I have our open to the episode right there.
She loves me.
Welcome to Roll for the End. The Bleak.
Do you want to see my pussy?
You want to see my pussy?
Slow camera pan down.
We were doing so well.
No. You just have to accept it.